Hello guys, Jason here. Today I want to show you how to play against bots in Battlefield 2042. You can play against bots without Portal. There is an in-game breakthrough and conquest mode where you can specifically adjust the map, the game mode and the difficulty of those bots. But let's say you want to play against bots in a completely different map that is not available in the settings, like a Battlefield 3 map or a Bad Company 2 map. Then you would need to get into Portal. And Portal also provides some specific settings you can adjust that you cannot do in the regular option sections for the bots in the main game. So this is the website. You need to type portal.battlefield.com and it'll bring you to this site. What you see is that you need to sign in. This is not available offline, so you need to have internet and you need to have one of these accounts. It can be a Google account, Facebook account, Apple account apparently, Steam, Xbox or PlayStation account. Now I have an Xbox account, so I'm going to click on that. Okay, now we are finally logged in. I don't specifically remember what you see when you first sign in, but you should be going to browse experience and it'll bring you to this section. Now there is a lot of stuff you can do here. I have already made some host servers. These are the servers I have made: boss large maps, rush mode and conquest, all with bots. If this is the first time you entering this section, you should create something new. These are a couple of options. Usually I just click rush, conquest or conquest large. Rush is just the regular rush mode. Conquest is 32 against 32, but it is also able to play in Conquest Large, which are the 128 maps. So in this case we're gonna press custom large. There's also custom here. Those are a couple of other game modes like team deathmatch, vehicle team deathmatch, free for all. So there is plenty of options for you to choose from, although I don't think all of those options are available with bots, because I have tried once to play gun game mode against boss, but that didn't work. So I don't know if this is fixed. You should try that out yourself. And if that works, let me know. We are going to the core section. We're gonna press conquest and it'll automatically give you this option, which is map rotation. And if you can see on the left side, these are all the options we're going through. We have had game mode, we've clicked that, so now there's the map rotation. These are all the maps. And as you can see, there's the original maps and also the old maps. This one's from Bad Company, Battlefield 1942, Battlefield 3, also Battlefield 3, 1942, and there should be another one. No, these are all the maps. I thought there were a couple more, but I think I am mistaken. The maps you prefer, you could drag them in here. This is the map rotation section. That means that you can specifically choose which maps you want to play or do not want to play. So let's say you want to play this map, you want to play this map, this one as well. You can all put them in this specific folder. So these are the only maps you are going to play in, which is very nice because I am pretty sure you don't enjoy all of these maps. Me specifically, I do not enjoy this map and I barely play this map either, so I leave those out of the folder. And there's another plus. If you accidentally don't want to, let's say you accidentally put one map in, you can still drag it back out, but not this way. There's this little minus sign. Click on that and it'll delete the map. Another thing is, it's going from up to down. So now you have this order. So you're going to play in this map first, and then you press next map, then it'll bring you to this map. So if you want to play this map first, you see these three lines, put them up, and then this map will be the first one you'll play. So that is very nice. Let's say these are the only maps you want to play in. You press game mode details. It'll automatically bring you to the next section we're going to. And this is the advanced section. So this means maximum human players. It doesn't mean maximum bots players. Sometimes people get confused and think this means bots, but that is not the case. I think that if you want to play against bots, you should just turn it down to, let's say, a couple, because servers are online, it's not offline, so other people will be able to join your server. So let's say you only want to have 4 players, then it'll only have 4 players. This is the game time. Usually it's 45 minutes, but if you want to have longer, the maximum limit appears to be 60 minutes. But you can also have a match of like 10 minutes. 10 minutes of rush or conquest. I think we're doing conquest. That's not ideal, so I would just leave it at that. Oh, this probably means that you can only spawn on your squads instead of the main base. Just press all. Per squad character limit, this means how many people you can have in a squad. These are just pretty standard settings. I would just leave alone. Just don't do this actually. This little sign here explains what each of the settings does. Next, we're going to gameplay. And this is pretty advanced. You can choose whether or not you want friendly fire on or off. Me personally, I always leave it off, but if you want to have this more realistic experience, then you can turn it on. Okay, this means whether or not you want to have the time to kill for each weapon in the old games to be similar to how they were in the old games, but you can choose whether or not you want to have that as a thing. These are the stationary weapons like turrets, anti-air and all that stuff. Just leave it on. And yeah, you can look at it. Extreme weather events, always leave that on, because who doesn't like extreme weather conditions? Some of you might not like that, so turn it off. Next is soldier. Look, this is just a very advanced section. There's so many options for you to choose from. Like soldier health regeneration, if you're able to aim down sights, if you're able to go prone or not. These are all nice little settings for you to mess around with. You can literally make your own complete unique game mode. These are all settings you can mess around with, which is very nice compared to the standard settings in the main game. Vehicle spawn delay, which is how long it will take for a vehicle to spawn in. User interface. You can press this button, by the way, or you could just go and get back more easily. Look at this. You can just do this if you want. The HUD, whether or not you want to turn off HUD, compass, the minimap, all specific soldiers. So if you want to get immersed in the game, you should turn everything off. AI, this is the AI section. Very interesting. The AI difficulty, of course. And you can, it appears, look, if you press this button, you can change the difficulty of each team. This is team 1. Team 2, let's say team 2 needs to be advanced, you're in team 1 and it'll be the beginner grade difficulty. That way you'll have a more diverse experience. This defines the amount of vehicles spawning in the map. So this means it'll have the double amount of vehicles spawning in the map. Controlled by AI. AI prone. Ooh, this is interesting. Look at all this. Look at all this. AI sprinting, you can literally decide whether or not AI sprints. You can make AI have health like a behemoth. The regeneration rate. These options are very nice, but they're kind of useless for me personally, because I like the AI having as much options and as much variation as possible. So all these things are an advantage for the AI. So me personally, I would think, why the hell not? Next is teams, apparently. You can choose per team. This is such a cool feature. This means that each map will have its default team. So when you're playing in a Battlefield 1942 map, it'll have this faction. But let's say you want to have World War II soldiers in a modern setting, that is possible. And you can have World War II soldiers fighting against Battlefield 3 soldiers, the modern soldiers. You can have the US, UK or German team, Russian team or USA team in this case. Very cool stuff. Wow, okay, they have extended this. These are the weapons for the team and you can decide whether or not, oh wow. So this is very advanced, oh my god, wow. You can even adjust what perks are available and what isn't available. Wow, look at this, guys. I am surprised. I have not seen this before. I don't know why you would turn these off, me personally, because the more the better, right? So I do not understand why you would turn these off, but these are all the options. And then when you're finished, it'll see finished, and then you can give the host server a name. So let's say, how shall we call it? Jason Online. You can give it a description. Bots are cool. And when you're finished with that, you can click on create. And then show code. This is the code you'll have to fill in, I guess, for it to work. So we're gonna copy that code, or you can make a picture of it. Let's take a screenshot just in case. And then we're going over to the Xbox. We're back in the main menu section of Battlefield 2042, and this is what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna go back to the portal button, press portal, and then you're getting to the browse section. Press on that. Ignore all of these servers. These are all online servers. Press RB. You can see that the left upper side of the screen. You can see host. So you'll need to press RB in this case. I'm playing on Xbox. And these are all your servers, which will automatically appear when you adjust them on your PC or laptop. This is the server we made. So we're pressing host. You can see the description, the name, all will appear. And there was a password, but I don't think you'll need to enter it right now. You can just instantly start it. We turn off the HUD, of course, so that's the case. Oh, guys, look at this. I have done something wrong. I forgot to enable the AI. And that is actually an important part, so I should show you where that is. This is the server we made, and we press modify. Then we'll be back in all the settings. And what we have done wrong is there is no AI in our server, so we're going back to the AI section and we're gonna have to look around what we did wrong. I think this is what we forgot. There are two options, which are PvE, player versus AI in this case, or player versus player. This means that there's players playing against the AI, so the AI will have a bigger priority, so we're gonna press this one. See? Now it's working. Let's go into playing. Now you are officially playing with bots against bots, but we still forgot to turn off the HUD, but it's okay for now. Okay, I think I'm being locked. Oh my god. This feels so weird. Oh my god. Look at this, guys. This is pretty fun, isn't it? There you go. So yeah, this is how you play Battlefield Portal with bots. Oh, that is a friendly. I hope this was a good video for you. I hope it'll help you out. And I'll see you in the next video.